Hey Tamzansi, welcome to SA Political Lens. And this ad hoc committee, it's starting to look like a crime scene itself.
And people are so quiet. Like, we didn't just put 4, 5 dodgy people in that room to investigate other dodgy people.
It's wild, eh? It's like criminals investigating criminals. Let's start with Kola Bonnet.
Yes, Kola Banat. Mukwanazi literally accused her of breaking the law, leaking classified intel. Now she's sitting there acting like, I'm here for justice.
Now, within crime intelligence, they cannot operate because what they are trying to deal with involves members within crime intelligence, and the boss of crime intelligence was told by court not to enter the premises, so that they become vulnerable, those members. So
if I may interject, the member you speak about who was taking out photos and stuff like that, are you able to tell us the name who's that member? Because I think that's the worst the member can do. And put.
Yeah, well, the member of this parliament, Ms. Korabanat, published the photos of the house. Some of the properties as members are working from in her media statement that she issued. I'll reference to it if I see it here, but it's in the public domain, it's known, and she published that. So here's the address, here's the house, and here is this, here's that. They got that information from members within intelligence that were against the work that the team is doing, and they took it out there to the media. So, and that compromised the operations. That's why I'm saying that I worry more about the Gauteng team than I will about the PKTT. I think PKTT in KZN, they operate in a place where they've got men and women that knows how to fight the enemy that are surrounding them. So they're quite okay in KZN. But the Gauteng counterintelligence team, I cannot say the same about them.
Nah, fam. If you've been accused of meddling with the TAS team, how do you get to sit on the same committee? It's like putting a fox in charge of guarding chickens.
Yes, like no one sees the conflict of interest.
Then we have Crusella Diko, right? Wife of the late Chief Diko. Remember the PPE tender drama during COVID?
Yes. 125 million tender to Royal Baka projects. That whole scandal made headlines. SIU investigations had to step aside.
Exactly.
The Gauteng Ministry of Health continues to limp from one crisis to another. Ministry of Health Bandile Masuku and his spouse Loyiso, alongside President Cyril Ramaphosa spokesperson Kusela Diko, are now accounting for their involvement in the tender to Royal Baka projects to supply PPEs in Gauteng. The ANC says the party will have to act swiftly and decisively, just like it did when the Life as a Demanis tragedy struck.
A decision was taken that the PS will meet with the ANC deployees to government and get to understand what really happened, what was the role that the comrades played in this thing, in ensuring that they get to be resolved. And that meeting will take place today. So I know he will be meeting with the Premier, and then he will meet with the MEC Masuku, so that they are able to formulate a view that will be presented to the provincial office bearers, so as that the decision can then be taken whether to take the meeting to an urgent PEC meeting, or the PS should then continue with the process of doing these things and getting to the bottom of it.
The Masugu and Diko families are seemingly very close, as Loyiso Masugu was Kusela Diko's bridesmaid. However, their friendship has now gotten the pair and the MEC Masugu into hot water on allegations of corruption.
Remember, first thing first that we need to do is to establish. So they will be given the opportunity to engage with the PS, explain to him the process that they understand, the process that they believe was followed, and what their active role in all of these things. Only then will the organization be able to advise. Remember, the PEC will have to take a decision as to what needs to happen. And I'm sure you are privy to the statement that will have been released by the Youth League, calling for swift action and all of that in the manner that it was made during the Life as a Demanis debacle. So for us to be able to do those things, the organization need to get to an understanding of what really happened.
Gauteng Premier David Makura will also this week release SIU investigations into tender irregularities in the Department of Health.
It's not the only issue that we are looking at. We are looking at the broader procurement aspect in the health department. So it's not one particular company, but the whole broader company. As the Premier has said last week, that this coming week he will actually have the media briefing to brief the residents of Gauteng how far has the investigation have gone, and basically let's wait for the Premier for that.
The ANC may call an urgent Provincial Executive Committee meeting to determine the fate of the MEC of Health, Bandile Masuku, and his wife, Loyiso Masuku.
So why does she get to sit on a committee looking into crime? She's compromised from day one. That whole room must feel like a WhatsApp group of suspects.
And then Julius, he was shaking when Mkhwanazi spoke about retrieving deleted messages. You saw him?
General Mkhwanazi told us that you guys can search WhatsApps, including a few ones and deleted WhatsApps and all of that. Do you have an equipment like that as subs, or have you outsourced that responsibility to a private company? And if it's a private company, whose company is that? And how was that tender awarded?
Honorable Chair,
Because we don't want to be searched here WhatsApps by Matala. Yeah? You give Matala's tenders there, only to find the WhatsApp thing is in the wrong hands. So we need to know if it's private, who. But if you've got equipment, that's enough.
thanks, Honorable Chair. The question is quite sensitive to answer this one, but we don't use service providers. But
So meaning it's internal.
I do really. I don't want to confirm that we can do that. Honorable Chair.
No, General Mkhwanazi came and told us. He said it himself. It's not like we're bringing a rumor or anything. He was sitting there. He told us that they search WhatsApps. They take your phone and search WhatsApps, and they've got it. Even if you delete, they will still find a way of using whatever equipment. So it's not a rumor. He came here and told us that. So I wanted you, as a top cop, to confirm if indeed that is correct.
Thanks, Honorable Chair. I'll have to go back and check with my division, crime intelligence.
Confirm the relationship with Mkhotsi, it's you, Minister. And Mkhotsi is in position of a sensitive letter that comes from you. And any reasonable person will be tempted to agree that perhaps the minister shared this letter with Mkhotsi, since Mkhotsi has got, amongst these three, the close relationship is with the minister through comradeship. You don't call all those people you have. I've got contacts here. Some I even forgot, but I don't call them. I don't share any sensitive information with them unless those people are known to me and I'm confident and I know that I can describe my relationship with those people. Let's say, for instance, I've got General Sibia's number, like I do with many generals and ministers and deputy ministers. But I can't claim to be a friend, and Sibia can't claim to be my friend. But I know him. I will call him on matters of the police that I think, look, there is this issue and it seems like you're not paying attention and anything of that sort. I can't deny that.
Look, when a man vanishes every time certain people appear or don't pitch up when police ministers arrive, ain't that suspicious?
Exactly. And let's not forget, he's been linked to Sibia, Khan, and the Big Five cartel. If the rumors are true, then why is he still in that room?
People say if you're connected, you mustn't be near the process. But here, if you're connected, you lead the process.
And don't get me started on Fadil Adams. He's not even on the committee, but he's always nearby like a curious cat. And apparently he's chummy with the same suspects.
You can take Honorable Kona Panat with you.
Honorable Malim.
Just to put it on record that Adams is not a member of this committee. He's a member of parliament. And like any other member of parliament, his rights are not withdrawn. He can attend any committee as a member of parliament. So this is a completely different space. Hence, before she took an oath, you have had to remind her that certain things that are done here may not even be used anywhere else outside this place. So it's for Adams' personal conscience that he left, which for me is good, but it should be put clear that he's not a member of our committee,
He's a member of parliament and he doesn't influence anything when it comes to how decisions are going to be made here.
Mzansi, are we watching a committee or Muvango? Because the drama is too much.
If we don't talk, we're all complicit. So tell us, is this a legitimate committee or just political theater with bad casting?
Leave a comment, share with your family group chat and ask them, are we being played or what? Like, subscribe and keep your eyes on SA Political Lens.